This is Damon Stevens with Fenwell Builders. Today is Wednesday, March 16th, 2022, and this is Stock Market Update for Trades of the Day. And if you are part of our Discord, you probably had a really good day. A lot of our stocks hit their marks and then some, and gave multiple opportunities on a few of them. So we'll get into it, but definitely was a good strong day for the bulls. And this is our second day in, looking for a continuation here, hopefully to set it in stone and get this moving, this market moving. But we'll take a look at the charts. We'll see what's going on in the market and what to prepare for tomorrow as we close out the week. And just remember, it's options expiration tomorrow, so could have a lot of volatility going on. So anything could happen. So let's get right into it and take a look. Just keep in mind that we're not financial advisors, but we are just sharing information on our trades and the things that we're looking at in the marketplace. And these are all just our opinions, but hopefully they're helpful for you as they are for us. If you want more information, you can always go to our website, finwealthlive.com, for more information and to join our free Discord and our free training that we have out there. All right, let's take a look at the market. So Dow Jones closed up 1.55%, NASDAQ up 3.77%, and S&P 500 up 2.24%. So really, really bullish. So just really great to see the market coming up here. And so, is this buy the dips going on right now? It's possible. If it is on your long-term portfolio, then, you're probably in with some of the other crowds out there. But you can see here, our heat map, we had some mixture going on here. Energy obviously is, still getting drained as money flows into other sectors. Our FANG stocks just really killed it today. We'll cover the ones that we had posted out on our Discord, and also the ones that we traded today. That really did well. And financials did well, but we did not have really any small caps. Didn't have anything today. Looking for small caps to find some strength here. This will probably come back at some point, but until it does, we got so many stocks that hit 52-week lows, and so many stocks that have, that are down 50% plus. So there's lots of opportunity here in this market to grab some of this. So, but let's look at some charts here. So we're gonna look at the first ones that we posted. You can see here, Apple, nice day. Even with the FOMC results, which, luckily were no bad news. Hopefully it doesn't change tomorrow, but not a lot of bad news, nothing unexpected surprises. And so the market took a little bit of a dip in the afternoon after 2 o'clock and 2:30 when the information came out on interest rates, but then popped right back up, closed on highs. So really positives. But you see here, Apple, it did tag the 200, so it checked in on the 200. Tagged the 20 moving average, closed out just under 160. So really good. So looking to get above this 161 level and start to keep rallying up here. So we'll have resistance here at that 20 again at 161. If we can get above there, maybe 162. Hopefully we can start to rally back up above that level. Baba, Baba is just on a tear today. Just amazing. So it gapped up. So obviously it already had momentum going into the open. Just blew through, the 5, the 10, the 20, our resistance line, just like it was butter. So just ripped right through it. So we talked about this last night in the video, that really when you get up that 100, and we're above it, we're 104, almost 105. So if we can hold this level, it could be that we could retrace because this is such a big move. And we do have now a huge gap below that's got to be filled at some point. So we could pull back, it's possible. But as long as the news doesn't change, we got to get back, to next level is to hit this 112. And, if we could pull back here, we could see resistance. If we get above 112, then 127 is in the mark. If we fall back below, this 101 level, 100, we could come back here and retrace part of this candle or all of it. And possibly come back down to the 90 level again. So we'll see tomorrow what it brings. These are staying. These are continuation plays that we're looking for. So nothing's changing on our watch list going into tomorrow as we look to see if we can get this rally continuing. So Netflix. Netflix, great run here. So this is the third day bouncing off of our lower trend line here, broke above our resistance line, and we're sitting here, the 357 level. We have the 20 moving average up here around 368 area. So this is our next resistance. So 368 is our goal. Get above that, and then we have a nice range here to play up to the 50 moving average. So looking to see if we can get above that, hold that going through the weekend, come in next week, get a rally out. If we're not, if something changes in the news, obviously we can come back, retrace this candle, and pull back here, towards this 350, 340 area. Next is Nvidia. Nvidia, just again, this was a rocket ride, 2 days in a row. I mean, you see, we've had some really big candles, so you do have to be careful with Nvidia, because that was a huge breakdown candle. But you see here that we rocketed through the 200 and the 20 and right up to the 50, and we're right on that 50. So tomorrow we're looking to get above 246, and if we get above 246 and 248, then we got clear skies above, hopefully, to get through this gap and towards this 269 area. So looking to see, we could possibly retrace back to the 20 and check back in again for support if this fails tomorrow. So look for support down here around this 232, 233 area for support. And we also have a little gap fill down here as well. SPY, you can see here, we talked about this wedge last night in the last few days. You see here that we finally got to bounce off of it, going up towards through the 20, up towards the 200 here. So we got to get past this 439, 440 area really to start rallying back up towards 444, 445 area, and then 450. If we don't, we could just, we came up to the top of this, we could just find resistance here at 437, get a rejection, and come back down here to a support line at 420. If we break 420, then again, we could come back down here to 411 or further. So just looking to see if we get continuation play, but definitely there's a lot of resistance here. So, look at a rejection possibly around this 437.60 to 438 area tomorrow. Tesla, a nice run up to third day on a up run here, just sitting right here right on the 20. It's so funny how, when the stocks end right on those moving averages, because it really gives them leeway to go either way. So we'll see what happens with Tesla tomorrow. We're here at this 840-ish level. We need to get above 840. If we get above 840, then we need to get above 855, and then we have some a good run here towards that 900 mark. If we don't hold this tonight, if we break back down again, then we could come back and possibly revisit, the 830 to 800 area, maybe even, lower. So just be careful with Tesla still. Overall, the market is in a downtrend. We are below the 200 moving average. So we still have some work on Tesla, but definitely some great strong days. As far as earnings are concerned, we have the big ones tomorrow that I'm waiting for. So we have Dollar General and Accenture in the morning, and then after hours, FedEx, GameStop, Joann's, and some others. So I really haven't done anything with earnings this week. And as far as companies I've been interested in, Thursday's the big day. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. But just remember, as we get close to Friday, then options expire. And so sometimes you'll see a lot of volatility on Thursday, a lot of people getting out before Friday. Other times you see them wait till Friday. So you have to really be on your toes because you're not sure when people are going to start to close out those option positions. So Shopify, this is another one that's had a nice 3-day rally up here, just below the 20, looking to get above 680. And get above 680, we have a long run up. So really, Shopify is on my list. I'm not using it on our short list because we just can only, we're trying to keep it down to around 6. But Shopify definitely is strong. Break above this 20. I think we have a good run on this one. So I do like Shop. Facebook I like as well. It pulled back so far, and really we have a good base that we're making here. So looking, and we got above the 20, and it's curling up over the 50, which I really like. We have the 100 here that we're above now. So looking to see if we can get up here to this 209 area of resistance and break through. If so, we got a nice run up to this area, to the 200 at 217. So I really like this space. We got a lot of space here to run. If we pull back, we should hopefully find support in this area around the 100, because you can see there's a lot of candles here. 199 was also support back here as well. So this 199 area should hopefully hold support if we do break back down tomorrow. Boy, we got some good run here ahead of us. So let's see what Facebook can do for us. Amazon ran up too as well, 3 days. So trying to get over this, this 3089 level of resistance. You can see that we had it back here. So really got to get above that if we want to run up here towards 3200 area. If not, we could possibly consolidate in this area, or if we break back down, we should be able to find support down here around this 3000 area. You can see we have a grouping of candles here. We had it back here and over back in this March area here, early March area. So hopefully that can hold and we can rally up here and have another day to run. We do have resistance, so just be careful. AMED. So AMED, you can see here, second day, we're just right on the 100. So if we can break above the 100 here at 157, got to rally up here to 167, so about $10. And then we'll have resistance again, we got to break through. If we break back down below this 100, we don't hold it tomorrow, then we'll probably find support down here, probably around the 50 and the 20, which are kind of close together. PFE, look at this nice run on Pfizer. So just nice, couple weeks run here on it, and it's still going. So we are kind of got smaller candles here, so it might be kind of slowing down. We may have to consolidate here. You can see we consolidated before around this 53 area. If we can break above this 55 area, then we got a nice run from there up to 60. So looking to see if we can hold this. We may consolidate, or may curl back and pull back, and maybe tag the 50 or even the 20 and then rally back up. So looking to see what PFE does, but right now Pfizer's looking great. So Broadcom, we've been talking about this one for over a week. So it's just been consolidating on the 20. A nice little bump here. So I like this. I didn't break above all these candles, so these wicks. So I'm looking to get a break above, really 620, and then get to 640, and then up to 660, and then close to 677. Again, if we break this 20 below, then we're going to come down possibly to to 527, which would be the 50. But so far, Broadcom's really kind of held on there. Google, nice run up here. It's above the 20 now, so I like that. You got this group, which is going to be really resistant. So we got to get above this 27, 52, 53 area if we want to rally back up here. But Google is trying to make some momentum here. Definitely took advantage of today. If you haven't subscribed to our videos, please do so. And also, take a moment, just like our videos, provide comments, and continue to watch. And hopefully these help you out in your trading, help you understand where the market's headed, and makes you some money. So what we're in the business to do is to help people make money as well as ourselves. So hopefully that's working well for you. Look at U.S. bonds consolidating up here, but still at these highs, so really elevated. So if we, I'm going to go ahead and do this continuation of this line here, this trend line, just so we can kind of get a visual on this going forward. So you can see here, we're just kind of hugging right underneath that. So really got to keep an eye on that. We could, like we did with oil, you could see a pullback at some point here as well. But we haven't seen that yet. But we're at the top of this trend line. You can see here kind of how we bounce up here, pounds down here a few times, and then we're back up at the top again. So very likely, if we sit up here, we could, go sideways and pull back here as well. So we'll keep an eye on it, but that's kind of elevated right now. US oil kind of flat here, right on our upper trend line. You can see the 20 moving average starting to curl down now. So the longer we stay right here, On oil, the longer it's just gonna kind of consolidate until the 20 comes back into line with with the current candles, unless we break down below the 50. So the dollar, so you see the dollar here, we're nice and just sitting here flat. So that's okay. We're under this 99.40 area, and that is just fine. It can just stay right there. See the VIX pulling back. So this is good. This is, you know, what we talked about. Watch this in the morning, because we want to see this pull back here, and then it's pulled back. It's below the 20 and the 50 now, which is great. Really want it below all the moving averages. You know, ideally, if we want to, you know, get the bull run going, if we get it below here, all the moving averages, you know, the bull run is going to kick back in, and we're going to start to get up into those upper levels again. So looking forward to that. But for now, you know, we have this upper trend line. We have this lower one as well. I'm going to just go ahead. I'm just out of curiosity. Looking at this trend line here started. So if we can, so we have these two pivots here. So if we need another pivot down here, possibly by tomorrow, that would be great for the market. That'd be 24.40 area, and right where the 50, the 100 moving average is here. So hopefully we can come down here. If we do, we're gonna have a really great weekend, a great week, end of week. So we'll see if VIX can continue to drop here. I do like to close above the below the 50, so hopefully get a run down here. Now we could get down here and bounce as well, so just keep an eye on it. SPY, talked about already, so we're right in this tight channel. Looking for a breakout. Triple Qs just broke barely above the 20 here and our trend line, and we held at 340 area. So if we can hold this 340 tomorrow, hope we can get a rally back up towards 350 in that 50 moving average. If we break below this 340 level, we may be coming down a little bit back here, you know, towards the 325, 320 area. Semiconductors try to break out as well, just kind of holding right on that. If we could, if we reject off this 261 level, we may pull back to 250, 245. We get above 261 to 262, then we got to rally up here to 275, and there should be resistance up there as well. But you know, we'd be getting closer to a breakout here. Dow Jones in this channel as well, and this little wedge here. So we're moving towards the highs again, so it could get resistance up here at the top of it at around 347, and then pull back here. If it can break and hold at 347, then you know we could have a, you know, possibly a great Friday or a breakout for next week. IWM, you see it broke above the trend line here, so that's great. So now it's got to hold and break above, you know, this next level here around 202, 203 to start rallying up here. If it doesn't, it could curl down back through here or find support and bounce off. So just watching it. Now that we broke through it, can we hold it? Financial XLF. So financial, as you can see here, pegged right here between the 20 and the 50 and the 100. So got to get above this 38 level, you know, get to 39, 39.50, and then we can start to rally back up here. So hopefully we can do that tomorrow or by the end of the week, get above 39 would be the goal. If not, we could possibly come back down here to the 20 or even the 200, but I do like the 20s curling up, shows strength, and so we'll see what we can do. Healthcare, just kind of riding up our little trend line here. Got to break out above this 345 area if we want to kind of rally up. If we do, got a nice run up to 142 area. If not, we might, you know, stay tight in here, and if we continue to fail here on resistance, we could break down through here. So we'll see you tomorrow on the next day if we can break through this wedge here. Technology's kind of following along, you know, obviously with the SPY. So you can see here, just kind of moving up towards the top. Should have resistance here at the 200 at around 154. We'll break 154. We got to get above 157, you get above 157, and then we got 164 and then 177. So we could have a nice run if we can break through here. If not, we might come back here. We should have support here at 141.50 area. Bitcoin in this wedge as well. On the upper part of that wedge now above the 50 and the 20. So we got to break above this 43,000 level. We want to start breaking out this weekend. So weekend's coming up soon. Weekend's a great time for cryptos to move. So hopefully we can make a choice on which direction we're going to go. I didn't like that we were hitting the bottom so much. I like that we kind of moved up. I want to see us tag the top here and put some pressure on a breakout here. So we'll see what Bitcoin does. It's looking good though. Waves is looking good. Consolidating around the highs. Got to give it above $31 here to rally up here. Luna, it's right here on this line here. We got to rally up here. We got to break up and get some momentum going here. If not, we could possibly roll down and break down. Right now, all the moving averages are curling up, so we don't want to lose that. So hopefully Luna can get going here with Bitcoin. And that's our cryptos, our stocks. Continue to watch our channel and share it with others. And hopefully this will help you with your trades. We got our list for tomorrow. We have our levels that we're looking at. So, again, check the Discord in the morning for information on, what the levels are exactly. And then, we'll see how we do from there. And, again, check out our website, fenwealthlive.com, and also continue to subscribe. Everybody have a great night and kill it tomorrow.